The average life expectancy of a Helldiver is 2 minutes and 32 seconds upon dropping in a robot mission. It's even less when diving into a mission with the bugs. This may seem insane from an outside perspective, but for the citizens of Super Earth, it's the most honorable and heroic way to serve mankind. Helldivers are the most loyal citizens of Super Earth. We come from different sectors, different cultures, different ethnicities and lifestyles. Loyal citizens of Super Earth. We come from different sectors, different cultures, different ethnicities and lifestyles. They are held as heroes, patriots, and in most cases, as martyrs. Our service to Super Earth and managed democracy is considered exceptional patriotic duty by the Super Earth Ministry of Employment. Our duty as Helldivers comes with added benefits, including 4.5 citizenship points and a martyrdom payment to immediate family members back on Super Earth. Contrary to belief, we are not clones, but rather human beings with families back on Super Earth. Our true identities are strategically classified by High Command because we are not individuals. Together, we are the entire Helldiver task force, merely split up into squads. We are elite and united as one massive galactic force fighting for our right to exist in the galaxy. But to the bots and bugs, we're nothing more than another object to kill. The fact remains on whether a Helldiver lives or dies depends upon working together effectively as a squad, completing their mission objectives assigned by High Command, and extracting as a team. This is how Super Earth can continue its conquest to spreading managed democracy throughout the galaxy. It wasn't until the outbreak of the Second Galactic War between the Terminids, Automatons, and Illuminate that I joined the Helldiver Corps. As a kid, I grew up hearing the legendary tales of Helldiver missions from the First Galactic War. I never thought that I would have an opportunity to serve Super Earth as a Helldiver. But with the official declaration of the Second Galactic War on May 16, 2184, I was old enough to join the Super Earth Armed Forces. And with the Helldivers Task Force reactivated, I finally had my shot to fulfill the role as a Helldiver. As a rookie Helldiver, my goals were simple: to fulfill my mission objectives or die trying. I understood that each successful mission meant that citizens of Super Earth could live free from tyranny spread by the Terminids and Automatons, and that the planetary supply lines between the known planets throughout the galaxy would be open and uninterrupted. For thousands of years, the citizens of Super Earth have relied upon precious metals, fuel, and food for sustainment and prosperity. But with the introduction of faster-than-light technology by the Illuminate, it was ever more important to maintain free and open trade throughout the galaxy. With the life expectancy of a Helldiver being so short, I understood that giving my life to manage democracy was only a small part to the galactic cause. So I kept my life goals short. I never anticipated being alive long enough to witness the benefits of a better Super Earth. But with every mission's success, my hope for life grew stronger. But it wasn't until meeting my wife that I truly understood the value of life. After several successful missions, High Command took note of my survivability over time. I overheard my Super Destroyer crew members once say that there were only a handful of Helldivers in history that lived long enough to retire back on Super Earth. At the time, I dismissed that notion. I was always prepared to die with every mission that was handed down from command. But somehow, I always came back. After time went by, I was honored by High Command with assigning me my own squad. I guess they figured I must be doing something right to be alive long enough to be assigned a squad. But the prestige soon faded, as many fellow Helldivers under my command fell in the heat of battle. I made every effort to not get too attached to any of them. I knew that their deaths were too much of an emotional crutch to endure. Victoria was different, though. She had survived through her first few missions while others fell. As time went on, I could count on her to watch my 6 during the missions. Before the war started, she was a biology student attending the university in Mega City 7. Her ambitions were much more diverse than mine. Rather than study biology on Super Earth, you could say she felt a calling to study biology abroad. High Command has bigger plans for her back on Super Earth. I never thought I would fall for a fellow Helldiver. But given the amount of time we spent together fighting against the tyranny of managed democracy, and the amount of time we spent together, it was only natural. It was against the regulations to fraternize with fellow Helldivers. But we figured, what the hell, we'll probably be dead before High Command found out about our relationship status. So, we eloped in secret from our friends, family, and most importantly, High Command. Our vows were simple: to protect and defend one another until death did us part. We figured to keep them short and simple, since we didn't know how long we would be alive for. To this day, I don't know for sure how High Command found out about our nuptial agreement, but needless to say, they weren't too happy about that. At first, we were scolded for our actions. There was even talk about court-martial and dishonorable discharge from CF. But given our outstanding record of successful dives, High Command wasn't about to take us out of the fight. Their initial solution was to break us up and send us to opposite sides of the galaxy. It wasn't until Democracy Officer Lamier stepped in and suggested to High Command that we become part of the recruiting propaganda into the Helldiver task force. Lamier and I served together since the start of my hell diving career. Although his purpose might seem noble, I suspect he too has bigger plans for himself. And by keeping us together, High Command has most certainly taken notice. Up to this point, Super Earth has very little information about what really goes on during our missions. The sheer brutality of what we face leaves little room for future Helldiver recruitment aspirations. And who knows how long this war will truly last. With SEAF spread thin throughout the galaxy, recruitment is more important than ever. I never considered myself recruitment material. I most certainly pushed back against live video feeds sent directly to High Command during our missions. But High Command proposed to us an offer we couldn't refuse. If I survived for the duration of my contract, Victoria and I would be able to finish our CF careers back on Super Earth. She would be assigned a staff position in the CF Research and Development Division back in Sector 3, the home to Prosperity City and capital of Super Earth Federation. I could retire with full exceptionally patriotic duty status. That was the key to the entire Super Earth kingdom and would allow us to do whatever we wanted back home for the rest of our lives. I only have a year left on my contract, so I think this is a fair deal considering our treasonous actions of being married to one another. Only thing left to do now is stay alive.